New
Good morning, good morning.
Year.
I wish you the same, bro.
Like your smell.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's talk about. Let's start with the message the president gave to us on New Year. New Year. What's your take on it?
His first speech, right?
Yes, yes, it's broadcast.
Well, it's uninspiring, you know, unencouraging, and it lacks compassion and enthusiasm. I expect more from the president. Well, I'm a well-known Tinubu supporter, but I'm kind of disappointed. He should be well-spirited, and that spirit was missing in his speech. We need to get to that level where our presidents don't no longer sit down and address us as a nation. Want our presidents, stand on his feet. Want our presidents who can, you know, um, use his gesticulate with using his hands, even his eyes. We want a more interactive, people engagement. What we are lacking is that disconnection between the presidency and the people of Nigeria.
What about his aides, his handlers, those that are briefing him?
Well, in that case, I think the only person that is actually doing well is the spokesman, which is Ajuri. Ajuri is doing a good job. But the likes of Baya Nanuga, we know is very conversant on the social media, but he's doing a very terrible job. You know, these guys are not giving this man the real time, pulse of the country. I think they're hiding the truth from him. He needs to be, brought to the awareness that people expect so much. He needs to be told that he needs to address the country on a weekly basis. These things are not, they come at no cost. So 2024, the expectation is so high. The expectation is so high. So if by May nothing significant has been done, we can as well say that he has failed.
So far, you saying that nothing significant has been done?
Well, the insecurity still plague the country because the first criteria to actually adjudge his administration is the insecurity. We cannot keep having that incessant killing in Plateau State, and I'll say he has done anything meaningful. Because as we are aware, Plateau is one of the most important, food production states in this country because they give us so many delicacies like potato, carrot, tomato. There's a famous tomato they call tomato juice because of its richness and sweetness. But of course, when this insecurity plagues that state, we are going into famine, and we. So he needs to call his NSA into order. I am utterly disappointed in Nuru Badu. Nuru Badu has disappointed the country because he doesn't seem to be capable. He doesn't seem to be prepared for that role because he cannot be seen as an this is NSA has to be aggressive. We need to see more of NSA. Nuru Badu should be seen more on the TV, even above Tinubu. Every daily basis, we should hear Nuru Badu shouting on the chief service chiefs. You should be calling them out. You should be calling for synergy. You should meet the president that we need to prioritize the North Central, and then every station or every state that is under this insurgent attack. We need to have local policing in those places. We might not have that national global police, but or a special squad of police that will be domiciled at least maybe 100 meters apart. We need to bring back sanity and safety in Jos. Jos happens to be one of the central focus of this country that can attract massive investment because of the weather. I will tell you categorically that the whites will rather live in Jos than live in Lagos.
The plateau.
They will rather live in the plateau because Plateau is a very beautiful state. It has a beautiful weather. You can grow apples, you can grow grapes. Okay? Plateau is a state, Plateau and Taraba can give us high earning dollars, plants and flowers. You can grow tea, coffee in Taraba. Yes. Taraba has an exceptional weather, just like in Kenya. Another place that we have that exceptional weather is in Calabar, Akwa Ibom, in the Obudu Ranch, the mountains. Taraba, and you have not seen the Mambila. You have not seen the Mambila forest. You have not seen the Mambila mountains. The greenery. These are massive tourist center that can earn us thousands of dollars on a daily basis. But the insecurity will not allow us to attract such. So the NSA has the most task to to do, because everything falls on security of the nation. Because as it stands today, our sovereignty is being threatened. People cannot just come from Bauchi and go into Plateau, kill people, and walk back. They don't even take bike. They trek. The perpetrators, they trek back from Borono, I mean from Plateau. They trek for like 2 weeks before they get to Bauchi, and they are not apprehended across that part. It simply shows that the the Nigerian Army and the Air Force are what? Are complicit. So the president must do everything possible. He has said that nobody should pity him. I am not doing that in this year 2024. Yes, I supported him, but it will be a failure if by May we cannot have significant improvement. At least by May we should have reduced insecurity by 80%.
Let's talk about the indigenous arming themselves. It has become a controversy. The army chief says that it is risky you arming Nigerians. And what is the solution between that?
Yes, Lagbaja issued a statement. He said that Nigerians bearing arms or whatever, that it might result into anarchy. I think it's just been insincere. If he was in this guy's shoes, I think he would have even done worse. Because these guys who are killing them, these marauders, they kill with a brazen impunity and they go unarrested. When you commit a crime and you are not apprehended, you are simply emboldened. And then you go out there to commit even more. This guy started with 2 or 3 people, but now they are scoring goals of 100 souls on a daily basis. It simply means they are more bloodthirsty. And I think they see it as an achievement that yes, we can kill. And they get more emboldened. So how do you expect people to react? They cannot keep praying to God. Some
What
people,
the Pope said,
the Pope is saying nonsense.
this religion of
I think the Pope is mad. Was it not the same Pope that said that homosexuality should be encouraged? I think the Pope has gone mad.
the Pope has gone mad.
Yes, he has totally gone mad. The Pope cannot come to Nigeria without having security forces around him. And that is me going too far. Even our GOs here in Nigeria, those charlatans who are just daylight robbers, how many of them have you seen challenge the government? Of course, because they are major financiers at the government. So they dare not say nothing. I'm so disappointed in Adeboye or Yodepo and the likes. They cannot speak truth to power. And we don't see this happen even in the clerics of the Muslims, because they always tend to speak truth to the power. This is the reality. I am a Christian, but I will say the truth. The pastors they always shy away from saying the truth, speaking truth to the power. We need, until people like Adeboye, because they are the ones that have the clout and the followers, until they begin to speak truth to the power, then we can take that religion even more seriously as well. Prayer is not even an option. Prayer is not going to solve the issue. You need to what? Push these guys back. Israel didn't go to the shrine or to the temple or to the churches to pray and fight Hamas. They took up their arms and weapons and they went into Gaza to what? To crush their enemies head on. So why they are doing that, they pray. But you don't, in Nigeria here, we drop weapons and then we hold our Bible. So and I think that is not acceptable.
Okay, let's talk about the budget signed by the president. What are your takeaways from that budget? Increased by over 8 trillion naira. What's your takeaway?
The budget has, I think, the budget capital expenditure has the highest, has the highest quota. By the way, everything boils down to the implementation and execution of the budget. Well, to me, the budget is okay.
Debt servicing is almost 8 trillion.
Well, the debt servicing, we cannot run away from it, because we don't want to fall into the category of Kenya and all those people that have who couldn't redeem their debts as at when due. Under Tinubu, we can say that our credit score has increased, so more world banks are ready to give us more loans. Yes, it is not sustainable, but where we are, We have no choice because we don't have the capacity to generate more dollars. So we of course, and debt is not actually bad. And as you can see in this budget, capital expenditure is taking, I think about 60% of it. About 9 point something trillion is going for, the recurring expenditure is going for like 8 point something trillion. Capital expenditure is going for about 9.6 trillion. Education about, I think about 300 billion thereabout. Poverty alleviation and every other thing. So, but the implementation, the monitoring of the budget is what we are after. Okay, but of course, I believe in the Federal Ministry of Finance. What they do is a man of repute. Well, I say expect the ESC to call back Ahmed Zainab, because she fleeced the nation under Buhari. Ahmed Zainab, the former Ministry of Finance, she needs to be called upon. That lady has so much dollars in her coffers. All right, thank you very much.